What's up? If you listen to this show, maybe you've gotten the impression that I am irresponsible and bad at money and don't have enough to live. That's probably true. And I certainly don't know how to make money to run a show. And so maybe you guys could help with that. Patreon.com/wehaveconcerns is the way to do that. We'll give you early episodes and bonus content and stuff. And maybe I won't die in a gutter. Well, if you want to play Monster Hunter 4 or Majora's Mask, you're going to need like a new 3DS to really take advantage. And I was like, fuck you, you can't make me. So instead, I bought the $20 Circle Pad XL.
How's that treating you?
It looks so dumb.
Yeah.
It's this giant, cumbersome bullshit thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's $20. I only spent $20 and it does everything I want, but god damn it, it looks so stupid. It's like offensive to me to hold it in my hands. It's almost $250 offensive.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works fine.
Okay.
But like it's dumb looking.
Yeah. I could have told you that.
I look like when my dad used to bring a portable TV to baseball games
with the
to like
bunny
watch
ears.
along. Oh god.
Yeah.
Or even like a first gen Game Boy where it's like attach this plastic sarcophagus to your Game Boy. It adds a magnifier and a light and a joystick and 2 speakers and like cartridge organization and it actually looks like we're going to talk about today, as a matter of fact. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Canada.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens.
Jetpacks.
You know that I want jetpacks.
Are you ready?
And you know that you're also setting me up to sound like a guy who doesn't want jetpacks.
Are you ready for jetpacks?
Oh, I'm ready for jetpacks. Are they ready to give me a jetpack?
People in Australia are ready to give you a jetpack. The Australian Stock Exchange is ready to give you a jetpack.
Why are they making jetpacks? I don't trust their engineering abilities.
Why? What's wrong with Australia?
I don't want the stockbrokers making my jetpack.
They are just approving the company. They are giving the thumbs up for trading of a new company in Australia.
I don't understand how
Actually,
money works. So
it's in New Zealand.
You were saying something about the stock, and I don't understand money, so I didn't get that.
God,
okay,
me neither.
go on.
Me neither. The Martin Aircraft Company.
Oh, I've seen this jetpack.
By the way, this is a story sent to us on our subreddit over there at wehaveconcerns.reddit.com, sent in by Powder Blue Keg.
Powder Blue Kez. This is his,
yeah, our buddy.
Second one, I think, in 2 weeks. Way to go, dude.
Yeah, good stuff here. This is the Martin Aircraft Company out of New Zealand, who is now trading on the Australian Stock Exchange as a company that is going to deliver the world's first practical jetpack able to be flown by a pilot or via remote control.
Now,
welcome to the jetpack future. Welcome to the jetpack future.
No.
We're here. We did it.
No.
We did it, dude.
Okay.
This is the thing we've all been dreaming about.
Let's talk about what practical means.
It means you can wear it and you can fly into places and you can take off and it'll fit in your briefcase.
Nope.
And then you'll...
See, this is the dream of the jetpack. For some reason, I'm in a suit and tie and I'm wearing a briefcase.
Yeah, of course.
It's never happened in my life.
Well, but if
It
you had
never
a jetpack,
will
you would.
happen,
Do you
but
know how much more upwardly mobile you would be if you had a jetpack?
No, that's it.
Oh, that was a good one.
No.
That was a good one.
That's your dad joke.
Oh, it felt so good that time.
Yeah? Yeah, because we're 3 minutes in and I feel like it wasn't
It was
great.
early, but it was solid.
So here's the deal. The jetpack fantasy is, I gotta go. Kiss the wife, kiss the kids, go outside. I'm in a suit and tie with my briefcase and my little rocket belt, and I just take off.
Yeah.
I just take off and it's
Bye,
like,
honey.
Yeah, bye. And then I land and I walk right into the office.
Yeah.
Problem number 1, the Martin jetpack is larger than a human being.
It's true.
It is gigantic.
It's version 1. It's version 1.
You do not want to be an early adopter on rocket fuel on your back. There are a lot of things that you'd be, early adopter. What do I want to? This is
I'll
cool.
jump in on smartwatches.
Oh, smartwatch. Yeah, I'll be the first guy. It's kind of cool to have the first. Oh, do you want to strap fuel to your back with a jet engine and hope you live? Version 1.
What's this little canister on the side of my smartwatch for? Oh yeah, you don't want to be near any exposed flame if you wear that smartwatch.
Okay. Is there a particular reason why the watch can't be near flame?
Yeah, see that big jostly bit on the side?
Yes, I do see it, and that's what I was asking about.
Yeah. If let's say you're at a candlelit dinner, you want to smoke a cigarette, anything like that, you want to remove the watch gingerly and carefully, set it aside in a cool, dry place, and then you can proceed with any of those activities.
What is in the canister?
Rocket fuel.
Why does this watch need rocket fuel?
The battery life is much longer when you use rocket fuel.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because I hate it when you have an e-reader or a phone or something. It's like, dude, I have to wear it for at least a day.
Oh,
no,
this only
at least
lasts
a day.
4 to 6 hours, but
That's almost a work day.
it's like double what the Apple Watch is going to be. So,
wow.
yeah.
And all you had to do was make it highly flammable and explosive.
Extremely dangerous. That's a small compromise.
For as much as people love Apple and talk about how they're always innovating,
yeah,
why didn't they think about strapping jet fuel to a watch?
they didn't.
You guys are great.
Yeah, thanks. Please donate to our Kickstarter.
Early adopter!
Yay!
Early adopter! Yay! Give me a high five!
No!
Boop, boop. Meeting in 5 minutes. Boop, boop. It's a pretty good watch.
It is a very, very good watch.
No, so Martin has been around for a while. This is not the first version of this jetpack.
yeah, this is inventor Glenn Martin.
Yeah, I have seen a couple versions of this jetpack. My problem is this. The practical jetpack. This lasts for 30 minutes of flight, which is pretty good.
Yeah, man.
I'll allow 30 minutes. That sounds good. It's going to cost $200,000.
Well, okay. Yeah, you know what? Higher than my budget right now.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, version 1, it'll come down.
And that kiss the wife, kiss the kids, walk right out, take off and landing. It's bigger than you are.
That's
you
true.
strap yourself into it, you turn it on, it's like...
Oh, God, no, why?
I'm sort of living the dream.
Why did he leave all this feces behind? Well, it shook right out of him.
That's operator error, really. That's got nothing to do with our design.
We didn't. We should have read the manual.
This is not it.
Are you
dude.
not at least encouraged that our top men are on this? We have top men working on this problem.
Glenn Martin's our top man.
Yeah, well, he's one of our top men. I
Okay.
hope. I'm hoping.
I know you've never heard of him, but you're sure he's top.
He's ringing in the stock exchange. They had him ring the bell on the Australian Stock Exchange.
Dude.
That's tacit endorsement.
Australia, second to Japan, is a country of weird novelty. There are two things that Australia wants. Number one, everything in Australia wants you dead.
This is literally like, let's come up with another thing in Australia that can kill you.
Yes! Yes! Everything wants you dead, and they love silly shit. That's two things I know about Australia.
You know, the one way that you can get away with not dying in Australia is if you're hovering above the land. Is there some way we can fix that problem?
I'm eating on the podcast.
Damn you.
You guys, I had a rice cracker and it looked so good. And I was saving it. It was gonna be it was gonna be my reward rice cracker.
Top tier Australian accent. I just served right up to you.
I was gonna save it for the end and be like, man, show well done. What a delicious rice cracker.
Impatient.
It's got the sesame oil on it. It's real good. And I just was staring down at it.
Not
I was
even
like,
a professional at this at all.
how am I gonna...
It's like you don't even care.
I thought about it, and here's what was going on in my head.
Jeff's probably going to talk for a while. I can get away with eating this right now.
That's number one. And number two, if I don't eat this now, I'm just going to think more and more about how I want to eat it during the show, and it's going to get worse and worse.
Don't even care
And so I actually did it for the good of the show.
You lying ass.
Do the accent again. I promise I'll answer.
No, you don't deserve the accent anymore.
Come on, do the accent again. I promise I'll answer. I'm out of crackers.
I'm hovering above. Nah, I don't know. I'm not doing it. The moment's gone.
I was gonna say I do have like a fun-sized Crunch bar taped to the underside of this table, and I'm thinking about that now.
The point I'm trying to make is it's the one place that you could avoid dying in Australia. Now you can die there in the skies.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
it would have been real good.
Who knows?
It would have been. The world may never know.
For every time you do a dad joke now, I eat a snack.
God damn it.
No, but this is full on novelty above all else.
But
Because
what a
there's
cool novelty.
It's a cool novelty.
You're telling me you wouldn't ride in one of these?
I would love to ride in one of these, and I feel like that is the only use for them I can think of, is a business that is set up. This is like the Segway. This is like the Segway. Before the Segway came out, the This is going to change the way we get around cities. Everybody's going to want one. Ding, ding. I'm Dean Kamen. I'm ringing in the stock exchange. It's a fucking scooter for fats to take tours of cities.
Yeah.
There's no other use. Oh, sorry. Sometimes security guards use them in malls and they look like idiots.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. Jetpack is better.
Jetpack is the
cooler.
Segway of the skies.
Well,
this is a thing where all you're going to be able to do is come out to a place and this guy's like, hey, welcome to Joe's Jetpacks. Just watch this video inside in this form and you'll be riding a jetpack. It costs $150 for 5 minutes.
Jetpack tours of the city? I'll take that,
It's not
dude.
a tour of the city.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. I don't even know where I am half the time.
Oh, Joe, you really...
I'm not Joe.
Oh. Well, you should really stop sucking down so many of those jet fumes.
I'm around jet fumes all day.
Yeah, no, it's
kind of great. So anyway, the video looks like it's not going to work, but basically what you need to know is that you have an engine strapped to your body the size of your whole body. And it's kind of dangerous, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. You're going to fly up and then you'll fly down. And if at any point you get scared, fly down.
That's worth like $15, right? That's how much it's going to
It's $150 for a 10-minute flight.
That seems a little exorbitant.
Yeah, well, do you have a jetpack?
No, that's why I came here, to ride your jetpack.
Welcome to Joe's Jetpack Rentals. $150 for 10 minutes. Please sign this form. And I've seen you before.
What? Well, I get that a lot. I just have one of those faces.
You're that guy that I'm already talking to.
Ah, boy.
Anyway, don't worry. It's perfectly safe. And this is how we're going to get around in the future. It's going to be that kind of place. You're going to sign up and some stoner kid is going to like...
I'll do that,
put
though.
Put you into
I
the
went
rocket
bungee jumping.
chair.
I did that. I want to do that water jetpack thing they have down in San Diego. I'll do that.
Yeah, sure. We all want to do it, but this is being marketed as the first practical jetpack. But I think they mean practical as in working, you're not going to explode.
Yeah.
They don't mean practical as in like, there's a use for jetpacks.
They are fairly certain you will not explode. I think there's a like 80% chance you're not exploding.
Sure.
I think
those are great odds. They're not as great as they are at other times during my day, but that's pretty good.
Here's what the company actually says.
Uh-huh.
They expect early adopters of the product to be emergency response organizations.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, dude, you get in a little fender bender. Maybe there's a fire at your house. You're on the second floor. Ah, save me, save me. Here I am, ma'am. Don't worry. Save me. My house is on fire. I shouldn't have left the stove on.
Okay. I mean, that
No,
sounds...
just step gingerly into my arms, ma'am. I will rocket you to safety.
Oh, you're so masculine and handsome and so brave to be in that jetpack.
I know, ma'am. This is the future. Welcome to the jetpack future.
Why weren't you doing your own self-contained bit when I was trying to eat the cracker? Why when I'm trying to eat a cracker, you're waiting for me to respond, and then when I'm not eating a cracker, you're perfectly happy to do your own bit and just leave me sitting?
That's what you get. That's what you get.
I don't understand how you work, man.
I'm trying to show you a vision of the future that is amazing.
Well, here's the problem with early responders using this. That jetpack holds 120 kilograms. Do you know what that is in pounds?
No, because I'm an American.
Our math is better. It's 264 pounds.
Oh, all right.
Here's your thing about carrying that woman out of the window.
She's a dainty
You
lady.
better send an 8-year-old boy to do it.
Oh, man, if I was an 8-year-old boy, I'd sign up in a second.
That's
for
an
that
anime
job.
I watched
It
where an
is.
8-year-old boy is
Astro
chosen
Boy.
to be in the jetpack rescue team.
Oh my God, Jetpack Rescue Team.
We've created this jetpack suit, but it seems like no one is able to pilot it.
Wait a minute. My son can pilot it.
You would put your son into that sort of danger?
Well, if it meant saving lives, I'll do it, Dr. Hubbard. I'll do it.
I'm eating Pez!
Johnny, I need you and your skills. Johnny, it's your responsibility now. Because of my heart.
I have a lollipop stuck to my ear!
Johnny, step into the jetpack. You've got to save that kitten in the tree.
Okay! All right, well, he just lost the jetpack.
Oh, God.
And that cat's like maybe 8 feet up.
I'm going to get the ladder.
All right.
I'll get the
about
ladder.
your son.
Yeah, he's not the brightest boy.
He's probably not coming back.
Is he going to bring the jetpack back, you think?
No. If he could bring the jetpack back, this would not be a problem.
Jetpack boy! Jetpack rescue squad!
It only lasted 3 episodes, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. And the second 2 were just the 2 old guys sitting around commiserating.
Just like, man, I really shouldn't have just given away our jetpack like
Do you remember
that.
last episode when we gave the jetpack to that boy?
It seems incredibly irresponsible in retrospect to give billions of dollars worth of cutting-edge technology to a child.
You're not gonna tell his mother, right?
Are we the same person?
I think we might be.
Okay, then.
My favorite thing about the idea of early responders having the jetpack is like the jetpack injures someone and then another jetpack guy
Well, that's the thing.
comes to the jetpack.
Somebody's on the ground with like a severed spine or something, and you're not supposed to move them. And somebody comes landing in near them with these 2 giant jet engines.
Right.
Or they're not jet engines actually on the Martin one. They're like these high-powered fans. So basically, the 2 most powerful Dyson air blades.
Yeah.
Just landing next to somebody who shouldn't be jostled.
Oh God. Oh God. I think his arm is in the wrong place.
Okay, well, we fucked that up.
Jetpack rescue squad!
Oh my God, we could make so much money if we just made that into a 12-second series of shorts.
It's just a bunch of children who don't know how to operate it and are afraid of responsibility, who are just doing the wrong thing at all times. Jetpack Rescue Squad.
Oh my God.
There is no real use for this thing. But once again, we're gonna end this like we end all of these things, which is, hey, they're gonna make it smaller. They'll get a better idea. It'll be fine, right?
This is why this is important that people will spend $200,000 now, because I need to be spending a heck of a lot less later. And the only way that's going to happen is if these guys get the $200,000 now and make the crappy version for me to get the good version later.
Yeah, just like they did with the DeLorean. Everything turned out fine.
Oh, shit.
I only watched half of the documentary about the DeLorean.
Yeah, you really should watch the end of it.
They were riding pretty high, though.
They were.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's called Act 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Act 3, not so good.
I've never watched an entire movie.
You really should.
I get
really
so
should.
bored.
Anthony doesn't know about narrative arcs. He thinks they're narrative lines.
And I hope they don't find early responders who want this. I really
That
do
would be
hope it
so
turns
rad.
I really do
I
hope
would
it turns
fake an
more,
injury.
No.
Just to get one of those guys at my house.
You wouldn't need to if you were on one of those. I hope that it's a lot of these touristy places. I hope it's an enthusiast market, and I hope they get the money they need to build the better, smaller version. I'm definitely more for this jetpack in its current state than I am about the hoverboard in its current state.
Well,
Jetpack
I
over
think that's a win-win. I don't think that. How do you choose?
Well,
how do you
choose?
choose?
Because I think the hoverboard is the exact wrong technology, and they're just pushing forward with it. Whereas I think this is fine. They just need to make it more efficient and smaller.
Either way,
The hoverboard is like that. Is like everything needs to be covered in aluminum, and
Right.
Yeah, it's not practical.
Well,
this is like.
You know, one man's impractical is another man's paradise. That's what I always say.
Sure, the man who is so rich that he covers his life in aluminum. This is fine because one day the fans will become more efficient. The engine that runs the fans will become more efficient. Fuel cells will become more efficient.
There you go.
And eventually we get a smaller jetpack.
Welcome to the Jetpack / hoverboard future.
But, you know,
I'll be hoverboarding to my jetpack and then jetpack right back over to my hoverboard, and I'll be high-fiving all the hot chicks on the way.
self-driving car
Amazing.
to where you left your jetpack.
And what'll Anthony be doing? He'll be sitting in his little angry chair going, "No, this wasn't supposed to happen this way." And I'll be like, "Sorry, sucker." Psh.
I'll just be watching idiots exploding all around me on their jetpacks.
No responders will be coming to you.
No, I just need an average responder.
No, second responder.
Like a regular ass responder. Thank you very much.
Some guy pulling up in a dumb old car to
Car
help you.
rescue squad. Fine. How do you guys feel about this? Are you
Gonna ride the jetpack? Are you gonna ride in my jetpack when it comes down in price? Drastically?
drastically? Oh, don't worry. They say that the one for individuals is going to come down to $150,000.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Done and done.
Affordable, practical, useful,
And inexpensive.
inexpensive, well designed.
Oh.
The
yes,
Martin
safe.
Jetpack 1.
Martin, when going up into the sky is a solo endeavor.
Martin. Why keep waiting?
There you go.
Martin. let's just do it now.
This works. This works.
If you've seen a story like this that you want us to cover on the show, please let us know. You can get at us on Twitter. We're at @acarboni.
And at Jeff Canada.
You can also submit it to wehaveconcernshow@gmail.com or the Reddit, which is wehaveconcerns.reddit.com.
And hey, why not support the show by becoming a patron over at patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
Get early episodes, bonus content. It's pretty sick.